From CD players losing their money and creative destruction getting shut down permanently. This is the downfall of creative destruction. Full document. It has exactly been almost 5 months since CD got shut down. A CD YouTuber by the name Nike uploaded a creative destruction video exactly 1 year ago. He talks about creative destruction and the real meaning behind NetEase.
That company is profiting and creative destruction goes under the dirt, but they move on. They're not held on to the game. They don't care. There's no sentimental memories for them. They don't fucking care for us. It's just like, you know, just like the government, just not as harsh, obviously, but they don't care. We're just a dollar to them. We're dollar sign. And there was a certain feeling in the air when you were playing it. The fact that it is still a job for these people. When it is a job and you have ends to meet, you need the support through your fans of playing the game. So what came was skins, right? And at first, the production of skins was very slow, to the point where I myself actually told the developers, hey, like, let's increase the production on skins. You guys, like, we can advance the production of skins here, you know, and then it gives you guys more money. We are eager to spend the money on this game. This is the prime of creative destruction. They saw that. Now they realize the potential of their game. Overproduced so many skins. It was they were making skins for destructors. They were making skins for your actual players. Tops, bottoms, they're making hats, they're making accessories. Now they have battle passes and they're making deals on the battle passes, and then they have all these incentives for you to play the game, and now they're telling you there's contests, like a dancing competition, if you guys remember. And what was happening is they were overextending. They were getting carried away and they weren't following through or promises to us as the players. When you take somebody's money, I give you $10 for a skin. I get the skin. I enjoy the skin. I give the $10 to the developer almost personally, right? It's a business relationship. I say, here's my $10. Thank you for the skin. I appreciate it. But more so, this $10 is to...
He also started talking about on why are the developers so greedy. All they want is everyone's money.
They overturned. They went really greedy and started taking as many resources as they could from us, taking as much money as possible, overproducing skins and making it overwhelming and frustrating when an update comes out and you see, oh, there's nothing but skins being added. You go, okay, no problem, I'll wait till next week. Nothing but skins being added. You go, no problem, maybe they just really need our money. It's a month, so we do 4 weeks. There's 4 weeks in a month, and every week for a month straight it's just being added skins and occasional little patches and fixes to things that shouldn't have even been a problem in the beginning. So it got to the point where their priorities got out of whack, and they went from really cherishing our player base and just enjoying their jobs and truly having fun with the game to, this is a job, make sure that you make skins for every Wednesday for these kids to buy, or else we don't have jobs, says the big guy, you know. And it ruins the fundamental dynamic of a game for everybody. So it's sad to see. Unfortunately, it often happens in the gaming community. You know, I've been around many games. I've seen games like Radical Heights, you know, come in the scene and leave the scene within a short period of time, taking our money, taking our time, taking our resources, and now we don't have the ability to play the game anymore. Same thing happened with Islands of Nine, another really fun, interesting, unique battle royale on PC, and it didn't make it, but yet they were charging for skins where we're supporting these games, and then boom, in no time these games are gone and you have nothing to play anymore. There's nobody that is physically playing the game. In these cases, you can't even turn on the game, and all the money that you spent, all the time and the memories have just gone down the drain. Like, I'm trying to say, like, it's the worst thing that can happen in gaming. People have their sentimental memories and they spend a lot of money, and then you take both of those things away just out of the sheer fact of being greedy. So what happened, man? Greed happened. Greed, man. You know, that's they say one of the 7 deadly sins, right? Greed. You know, don't be greedy. You know, don't take more than you need. As a developer, they know what they need. They know, okay, we're getting X amount of dollars. You know, we need to pay our employees this. This is our, you know, this is our net profit. You know, we don't need to go on vacations and celebrate. I think what we should do is let's put some of that money back into the game. Let's show these people that we're doing the right thing here. We're not just profiting off all their money and yada yada yada, right? That's not what happened, and it was the complete opposite. And the reason the game failed, these guys got greedy. The developers ended up changing. More developers came, less developers came. They interchanging developers. Developers are leaving teams. The integrity for the game is not there anymore.
Right after that, Nike vanished and he was never seen again. His recent video was on October 11th, 2020, almost 2 years ago. In 2018, Fortnite was exploding back, then gaining over 100 millions of players and making a lot of money into the game. NetEase saw an opportunity to completely copy Fortnite, and then within a few months later, Creative Destruction was born. But however, the developers did not stop there. They copied Fortnite's cosmetics, including Fortnite's locker designs. Since Creative Destruction released on mobile, it instantly got popular. They were making a lot of money into the game. Fortnite YouTubers even tried the game. There were multiple tournaments going up to $100,000. The game became one of the best NetEase games ever made in history, but unfortunately it didn't last long. In June 27, 2022, Creative Destruction servers will be permanently shut down for good. Till this day, the servers are still down. Until then, multiple rumors has been spreading throughout the Creative Destruction community saying that CD is coming back. Where is this coming from? The rumor came from NotLSD, saying that CD is coming back, but a copy of it. It's been almost a month since NotLSD said he will send some further proof, otherwise he's lying. From CD fans being overhyped about Creative Destruction coming back and there might be a second game of CD. Sorry, I hate to break it to you, but Creative Destruction is gone forever. Or if we're lucky, about CD coming back. I don't know about you, but there are 1 in a million chances of CD coming back. Since their social media is still up, I'm guessing they're lazy or not to delete their account. Since Creative Destruction is down and all of other things related to CD, how did NotLSD contacted with the CD employee? Otherwise, he must have got lucky that the developer responded back, or otherwise other CD employees are working on something. But however, this is just a theory. On April 27, 2022, Creative Destruction received its biggest crisis of all time. The announcement was all of their social media accounts. Many fans begin to realize the end of CD is finally getting near. As months gone by, CD has been finally got deleted. The community was devastated. CD is finally over. Or at least we thought it was. On September 4th, a YouTuber by the name NotLSD uploaded a video about CD titled, "Creative Destruction is Coming Back." He said he discussed with a NetEase developer and then he mentioned a copy of CD might be released in the near future. But then right after that, he said, "It's not coming back." He said he will ask for some further proof from the developer. It's been almost 3 weeks since he last spoke about the developer. Although this is just a way to NotLSD to get more views on his channel. Think about it. All he do is just re-uploading old videos of him playing CD. It's safe to say he did it for views or otherwise. He isn't lying. However, this isn't enough proof of CD coming back. Think about it. CD social media still exist. They maybe shut down the game to make a better version of CD. Remember, the game had a huge potential. A sandbox survival game that was based rip of Fortnite game. Turns out it was a huge success of failure, since CD had a true potential. I'm guessing NetEase developers are also working on a second game of CD. Think about it, the game has over 11 million downloads. NetEase made a lot of money into that game, since the game had a huge success and made a lot of money. This should be an opportunity to NetEase games to make a copy of CD. Like this, for example. Since the official Creative Destruction website is still up and all their social media, it's safe to say that CD is too far from being gone forever. We're not really sure when will Creative Destruction come back, but I guarantee that CD will for sure come back. Or maybe it will not. Who knows? Maybe CD is gone forever. But however, this is just a theory.
CD developers shut down Creative Destruction without giving us an explanation on why are they shutting it down. In fact, it was only a goodbye letter. On mid-April, CD got deleted. You can still download the game on any platform, but you still can't play the game. Just like I said, unfortunately, you can't play the game. Now, it could be possible that NetEase Games had to sacrifice CD because they have a lot of upcoming games, but remember that Season 19 was supposed to come 5 months ago. Well, turns out they brought back the old Season 5. I'm guessing some of the devs quit or divide into groups for some other games. Biscuit commented they say due to too many games they created, and then divided into groups, and then switch.
Just a humble bounty.
Some divs from a game to another game, which leads to stress and their founds. This could be true, but how could a billion-dollar company shut down games? Instead of not leaving the game there without updating it, it could get boring, but don't have to shut down a game like that unless there's a lot issues occurring, but then have no chance but to delete the game. There's like 1,000 people working at NetEase, but in fact there's 32. 64 working at NetEase right now. I'm pretty sure they can potentially renew the game. They shut down the game for how long they could hold it. They deleted everyone's accounts in CD, so it's impossible for CD to come back, including all the things that are in CD.
First started in Season 10 or Season 8, CD is first released on June 20th, 2018. It was one of the most good Fortnite or rip-off game, and a fun game too. The community loved the game so much that it bring a lot of attention to Tfue, Danequan, and Hamlin's. TBN are frags, and also the others. In August 27th, 2019, UserDead uploaded a video called Goodbye Inferno. Inferno is one of the best CD mobile player, but it seems that he has to sadly quit the game due to lots of bugs. 1 year later, November 20th, 2020, Inferno uploaded a video called Quick CD Montage, like if you want me to come back. Then 1 year later he quickly vanished and was never seen again. Most of the CD YouTubers started quitting too. What was the reason of CD players quitting? Why is the game dead now? Well, the real reason of CD players quitting is because the game has a lot of bugs, or the players really want something new, such as new map, guns, new mechanics, and much more. Players started designing their own map to see how much they love CD, but however CD doesn't really listen to them. In March 4th, 2022, Season 19 was supposed to be released last month, but if you look at Season Pass, the timer hit to 0, but there seems to be no new update. Now in March 17th, a week later, CD finally made a new update after almost 2 weeks of nothing new. The new season showed that this was the old Season 5 Flex Pass. Why did they bring back Season 5? CD has never made this kind of mistake before. It could be the new dev that was the one who caused this, or they ran out of ideas and skins, so they chose this. NetEA's games are the one who created CD and some other games. Rideout Heroes has been currently shut down, so my guess is that CD will be the one who will be shut down too. There is highly or low chances that CD will sadly be shut down. The devs have been completely abandoned the game. The game is full of hackers now, but the moderation of the game is low. The moderation of the game is completely trash and it's useless. Hopefully the game don't get deleted just like Rideout Heroes. Creative Destruction aka CD was one of the most popular game back in the year 2018, but now it's time to sadly say goodbye. If you go into the CD game itself, this would pop up. Does this seem familiar? This also happened to Rideout Heroes a few months ago. If you don't know Rideout Heroes is the first multi-class Battle Royale game of its kind, a new Battle Royale experience with its 3D fantasy RPG elements, but then it later shut down in November 12, 2021. It is also developed by NetEA's itself, a $1 million company. You can still download Rideout Heroes, but you are unable to play due to server issue, aka a lack of servers. More and more people wanted to know what happened to CD, and why is it shutting down. It's either to copyright or lawsuit of the game, so they are shutting it down. CD could have a true potential if they keep making more updates, or fixing some lags, and much more. But now they are all behind. NetEA's developers have completely abandoned the game forever. They just don't care how much money you spend in the game, all they want is money. There is no refund. On April 27, 2022, Unknown said, "Dear explorers, thank you for your continued support and love for Creative Destruction. With a heavy heart, we are announcing that the servers of Creative Destruction will close permanently at PM and all other things. On June 27, 2020, to CD will permanently get deleted, and all of things you spent and do in CD was all just a waste of time. They wasted your time. They robbed you. They didn't listen to the community. But hey, this is my favorite game. CD used to be good and enjoyable for us. It's sad that it had to go now, but hey, at least we had to experience such a great game." If you haven't watched part 1 of Creative Destruction video, then I suggest you watch it. If you head over to the Creative Destruction official Instagram account, they also posted this. Many people who are mad about how much money they spent, but CD didn't want to refund it. And even on their Twitter account they also posted the same thing. Over 3 years ago, they posted Creative Destruction dev to face. They also talked about a lot of things about Creative Destruction, new updates coming in the future, and bugs fixes, and more. They said they are committing to provide the best game experience possible, and listening to the CD community, and improving gaming. They also started answering some more questions, and about making a map or improving it. 1 year later they uploaded a video about what's inside the CD headquarters. They gave Not LSD a tour and showing him interesting things about CD, revealing employees' roles and more. A CD YouTuber called Nike uploaded a video about CD and the issues of it. He also said this.
Really, everybody doesn't know the thing that they don't know on the backside of what happened of Creative Destruction that I personally do understand, that I'm going to tell you. This is the piece of information that will fucking burst your bubble. This is what you guys have been waiting for me to say for 2 years, man. The ultimate reason why Creative Destruction ended where it ended now is because of the actual developers were taking all the money that all you guys, including me, were giving them. All of you guys, right? Imagine all the money you guys were giving them for skins, right? Whatever reason, diamonds, this, that, for just making videos on hitting the jackpot and you know, trying to get famous off YouTube, whatever you guys do. All of that money, right? They got all of that. They were basically told from their higher ups that there's only so much you guys are allowed to put in this. You have a certain budget budget. This is how you operate, and there's no ands, ifs, or buts, which means we're not going to spend extra time doing the right thing anymore. We're not, oh, there's ideas, we need to put zip lines in the game. No, we're not. Great idea, let me go hand that off to my boss, and then they will take that to the next game. What do you mean the next game, Nike? Well, this is NetEase, guys. What NetEase is one of the most profitable companies in the entire world of gaming, probably one of the most profitable companies in general, if we're just being honestly clear and blatant and factual here. Now, NetEase is filled to the brim with microtransactions on every game, from Rules of Survival to Cyber Hunter to Creative Destruction, and the list goes on and on.
And so yeah, he talks more about CD and the downfall of it. When does the game come back? This company take money and then when they have enough they delete the game. This is NetEase. I feel bad for the people who spent a lot of money in this grabber game. Creative Destruction made us. If Creative Destruction wasn't here, I'd be a random.
Since NetEase games are just randomly shutting down games, let's see what's up next now.